Back home, and baby, let me tell you something. Shout out to my people, my tribe. Y'all are my people. Y'all are my tribe. Look, don't ever feel bad if you like blowing up my mentions, because I look at it. I do. I look at it and I sort through what's worth talking about and what's not worth talking about. But honey, I got some tea for you, and this tea is boiling. It's boiling so much that it is just spilling over on the stove. And this came out within the hour. Check out what I pulled off of Candace Owens' stories. We gonna talk about it because it don't change shit, okay? We gonna dissect this and we're gonna talk about it, but it don't change a motherfucking thing that we have been discussing. But I tell you right now, my people, my tribe, my people, y'all, my people, y'all was right. Y'all was right.
Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
Well. To my people, to my tribe, y'all called it. Y'all called it. And as soon as y'all told me that he was a Scorpio, I was like, yeah, you're right. But it don't change a motherfucking thing. Blake Lively is not the victim. She's a willing, complicit participant in her little demented-ass marriage. But one thing I do know about Scorpio men, they are possessive, they are controlling, they are toxic to a certain degree, but they are extremely insecure when other men are interested in their women. And they have this expectation that women should shrink themselves and revolve their entire agency and autonomy around them. So that makes sense on why Blake Lively's career took a tank after she got with him. But let me show you more. Now it explains why she wanted to see the dailies every single day. It wasn't her who wanted to see the dailies, it was him. It also explains why his agency dropped him so fast, without even looking at the information, without him even giving his side of the account. It was like, whoop. And you know what? His pick-me-ass co-host, whose name I refuse to learn, who can't seem to move past her trauma, I know she feels like a complete and total asshole right now. And if I was Justin and Jamie, I would not fuck with her. Do not take her back. Don't. I don't care how many years you've known her. Do not take her back. And Colleen. Oh, don't worry. That video is coming soon because her body language wasn't sitting right in my spirit on why she betrayed him for Blake Lively and Ryan. Oof, child. But this does not absolve Blake Lively. Blake Lively is 100% complicit in this entire thing. She is not the victim, okay? She's not. Because she's a grown-ass woman. And because she allows her husband to control her agency and autonomy and control her career and control every aspect of her, this does not absolve her. I don't give a fuck how many babies he puts up in her. She can control her womb. So stop infantilizing her. Oh, but it gets uglier. A lot uglier. Check this out. I tell you this much, being backed by a billionaire has this perks and benefits, especially a billionaire who's philanthropic. Okay, but let's continue. I got more to show you. You know what's fucked up about this whole situation is it could have been any actor. It had nothing to do with Justin Baldoni and everything to do with Ryan Reynolds' insecurity and his need to control and possess his wife. Had absolutely nothing Nothing to do with Justin Baldoni. That could have been any actor. And he ended up being served on a platter for collateral damage. So this whole sexual harassment was just fabricated because Blake Lively is married to an insecure creep and a weirdo. So here are my final thoughts in 2 cents. Based off of the information that's provided, the evidence that has been provided, and reading through all 4 legal documents and court case files, antebellum Barbie with the dry split-in hair, fabricated allegations of sexual harassment to deflect the fact that she disrespected her marriage. Yeah, let's call it what it is. And while people are trying to paint this narrative that she is a victim of a controlling husband, she's been with that man for 14 years. She knows that man better than we know that man. She knows the intimate thoughts and mechanisms of that man. And what I see is a woman playing a very dangerous game, disrespecting her marriage by using her job, part-time job, to do that, to live out some type of fantasy, to feel sexy again, to feel wanted again, because, you know, she just had a baby. She just had a baby, and when you are postpartum, you don't feel sexy, you don't feel desirable, you don't feel wanted. And for another man who is not your husband, even though he was acting and doing his job and it wasn't even real, to make you feel like you're the sexiest woman in the room, yeah, that shit went high and left. Because she doesn't know how to act, and she does not know how to separate acting from real life. So not only is she disrespecting her husband, but she sat there and ruined the reputation of another man. Oh, and let's not forget, she stole his movie and hijacked his premiere and made it seem like she was just this victim and she's so helpless, and he's the big bad man that made her feel so uncomfortable. She stole a movie and tried to ruin that man's life, ruin that man's livelihood. She is not a fucking victim. But she's playing an extremely dangerous game. She has no regards for anybody but herself. And it really goes to show where her marriage is standing right now, too. But let me know what you think.